beautiful people, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you very much for clicking on this video. For all of you that are new to my channel, hi, my name is Eleftheria and nice to meet you all. Today we are going to review another course from Udacity. It's developing Android apps with Kotlin. As you may have understood lately, I've been working more and more with Kotlin, and I've been devoting my time on watching this course and trying to do beautiful projects and stuff like that. But I know that this is not for everyone. Maybe you are more like a JavaScript kind of person, so I would suggest you to check also my list is going to be linked down in the description box, and I have like a lot of courses about JavaScript, about Photoshop, about CSS, about GitHub, so I'm pretty sure that you will find everything that you are looking for. Okay, let's go back to Udacity, and so far I'm not logged in, and I wanted to show you how it looks like this. It's a free course, and you can start it whenever you want to start it. The timeline, it's approximately 2 months. I believe that it took me less than 2 months to complete it, but I was working on it for a lot of hours every single day. So if you don't have a lot of hours, if you can only devote 2 or 3 hours per day, then you are going to need like a lot of time. The skill level is intermediate, and I would agree with that. You won't get very basic things, like you won't see things about what is a condition, what is a for loop, how to use variables, how to use values and stuff like that. You will get some more intermediate stuff, but obviously not very advanced as well. Let's say a few things about this course. It says learn to architect and develop Android apps in the Kotlin programming language using industry-proven tools and libraries. Okay, it says architect and develop. If you are an intermediate developer, or if you want to be a little bit more senior, then you know that architecture is a really important aspect of programming. And if you are more beginner, maybe you don't understand that, and I know like I totally get it. I couldn't understand why an architecture of a program or a project is so important, but obviously as you're getting, let's say, older, you know that architecture is really important, and I believe that Udacity, and this course specifically, does a really good job on that, because I also checked other courses and they weren't talking so much about the architecture. So for me that was a really helpful aspect. And it also says about industry-proven tools and libraries, and I have to say again here that the tools and the libraries were like really okay, and I say that because Kotlin is changing all the time, and the new things at Android Studio and again on Kotlin are changing all the time. So in other courses you could find libraries or tools that were deprecated, and in this course there are some deprecated libraries, but for the most aspect they are doing a really good job. The course was developed by Google together with Udacity. Because it is from Google, it gave me the credibility to watch the whole video. And yeah, pretty much like that's it about this course. Obviously you can read it on your own and make your own mind. You can take the free course Developing Android Apps with Kotlin by Google, and then you can continue on the nano degree. You have to know that the nano degrees in Udacity are paid. This is the same as the most online platforms, like I think it's not only in Udacity but in Coursera as well, but the other courses are free. And the course leads, the instructors are like these 5 guys. I think that most you will see Lila and Alex, and maybe Sin. I think that you will see these 3 guys the most. They are like really good at explaining stuff, and they have like a good pronunciation so you can understand them easily, because I know that in some other courses that are not taught by American people or with people that has an American accent, maybe it's a little bit difficult to understand them, at least if you are not a native speaker, which for me this is my case. Like there are some people that I'm sorry, but I don't understand them very easily, but this is not the case. Especially Lila, I like her very much. I have watched other tutorials that are taught by her, and yeah, I like her a lot. Let's go to the section of what you will learn. In the first lesson, you will build a very simple app. I think it's called a dice roller. Yeah, it's the dice roller Android app. And then on the second lesson, you have a few things about layouts. I would say that this is more like a beginner's thing with the layouts. But then you will continue with app navigation, activity and fragment layouts. Then lesson 5 and lesson 6 are really important. They are about app architecture. Lesson 7, you have the recycler view, which is something modern, and if you try to watch like older tutorials, maybe they don't use recycler view, but they use like a little bit old libraries and old versions of doing stuff. Lesson 8 was like pretty simple, connecting to the internet and stuff like that. It was pretty simple, but it's something basic, it's something that you have to know. Lesson 9 was behind the scenes, and lesson 10 designing for everyone. So here you will also have things about accessibility, and this is not something that I saw in other courses, so it's really nice that you get to see something like that. In all the courses, in all like the sessions and the lessons, you will create a small app. This app that you will build is going to be very dedicated to the title. Let's say in lesson 3 you will build an app that it's very dedicated to learning how to do an app navigation, and you will not see anything about app architecture or layouts. And like the same thing, if you go to lesson 6, you will build something that it only has to do about app architecture, data layer, and nothing else. This can be both good and bad. It's a good thing because you are very specific about what you're learning, but also it's quite a bad thing because you won't see anything else. So it's not like a very broad thing. And the apps that you're going to build are usually small, as they are very dedicated to one thing. And I think that for the first 2 lessons you will start building stuff on your own, and for all the other lessons you will get some code and you will build upon this code. This code, it will be given to you by GitHub, and I think that it says something that you have to know GitHub as well. You don't have to know a lot of things. Okay, here it is, I think. Yeah, it says you should be able to navigate at GitHub, and basically that's it. You don't need a lot of experience in GitHub. You just need to know how to download stuff and maybe doing something like diff against, but that's it. And yeah, now finally you will need reliable internet connection. This is just to see the videos and not anything else. Android Studio and a GitHub account. I don't think that you need a GitHub account. I just think that you need to know how to see stuff from GitHub. Obviously, if you're learning Kotlin, I think that you already have GitHub and you know just the basics of how to use it. But that's it. If you want, you can learn like more stuff here and other related free courses and popular free courses. But now let's go into that. And now I am logged in, and at the first lesson, as I've already mentioned, you will learn a few things about the dice roller, which is a small app, then layouts, app navigations, and stuff like that. I remember that I had to mention in another course by Udacity that they had some weird bugs and you couldn't see very well the solution of a project or a problem. This is not like the case here. Most of the things are going to be quizzes, and you either like have to change the order of stuff or like answer a few simple things. You don't have to do big projects, and if you do have like big projects, then there will be an explanatory video, so it's like really okay. I didn't had any issue on that. All in all, I think that it's a good course and I think that you will learn a lot. It's like modern, So yeah, I would suggest you to take it. It's free and probably it will take you a little bit less than 2 months. Alright guys, that was it. Leave me a comment below if you have like any question regarding this video or any other tutorial about Kotlin, and I will try to answer it. Thank you very much for watching. I'm wishing you a productive, a beautiful day, and please don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel. See you!